to beat him.
Hogwarts has been a character in this franchise. You've removed it completely. How does that affect the film?
Well, I think it affects it in a kind of brilliant way because it makes the whole thing feel slightly more real, and also just taking it out of that very familiar setting gives it a totally different feel from any of the other films.
What, you think I'm not listening to? You think I don't know how this feels? You don't know how it feels!
The fan base is still really young. This movie, super dark.
I know.
How are people going to respond to this?
It's a bit risky, actually, this movie. When I watched it, I was like, wow, we've really gone as far with it as we could have gone with it. It's a serious movie.
You take the Horcrux. You wouldn't be saying any of this if you hadn't been wearing it all day.
The thing about the Harry Potter fan base is that they do grow up with the films and they do get a lot older. You know, I'm 21 now, I was 11 when the film started, so most of the fans are ready for something a bit darker and a bit more, you know, of a thriller.
Is this the movie that proves that gingers are the greatest heroes of all time? Is it?
It could be. It could be. It's really good to kind of fight back. And they've changed all the whole way we do kind of wand fights now. Before they got like a ballet choreographer to teach us all these quite camp little movements. But now it's kind of sword kind of inspired and it's really aggressive. And yeah, I'm really enjoying that.
Your parents are dead. You have no family.
Stop!
These are the films where we all start to actually fight back and beat some people up. It's good. And it gets, like, physically quite violent at times.
But over this
I've grown up watching these films too, and there's a scene where you and Harry are making out, and it's like, you can make out with your clothes on. No, let's have some side boob and Harry making out, and I'm like, can I watch this?
I know.
This is weird for me.
It works for the scene. You would imagine that if you were in love with Hermione, then that would make you jealous.
It did make me jealous.
Yeah?
Because I am in fact in love with Hermione.
Oh, really?
Not you though, so let's not make this awkward.
Let's not make this awkward.
Her though, so in love with her.
Why do you live? Because I have something worth living for.
Was there a part in this film where you're like, I am finally freaking Harry Potter? Like, this is my moment.
There is, but even more in the next one. I have a tremendous body count in part 2. There is a trail of dead stuntmen lying behind me for a large part of the next film.
This interview would have gone worse than I know that it already did for you. What wand incantation would you use to stop me dead in my tracks?
I would stun you so that you just, like, were frozen.
Oh, let's just do it.
Yeah?
Ready? How long does the stun last? Am I good?
You're good. You can
Okay.
move now.
I have seen more.
There ain't no childish magic in this movie. The sorcery is swift, they shoot to kill, and the kids get the beatdown of a lifetime. Deathly Hallows is the most violent Harry Potter yet.